3, 2, 1, go!
Oopsie daisy!
Is that it? Is it over? Did I win?
What's up, guys, and welcome to Animated Clash of Characters, the show where we pit two fictional characters against each other in our animated arena of death. I'm Colin, that's Sean, and the guy back there is Christian. He's our animator, and he makes the magic happen. Now, fuck this intro shit. This week, we got Deadpool, ya boy Wade Wilson, the Merc with a mouth. Now, who could be Deadpool, Sean? I couldn't come up with an answer, so we decided to do an entire universe. After all, Deadpool did once kill the entire Marvel universe. It's not canon, but you see where I'm going with this. You, Sean, you picked Smash Bros. How the fuck is this gonna work?
Okay, listen, the Smash Bros. Universe has so many characters in it at this point. I don't know if you've been following releases for Ultimate, but there's a lot of options. Deadpool might be kind of difficult to deal with, but I'm pretty sure I have what it takes with every character ever in Smash to whoop him.
How many characters approximately are we talking here?
I think I can do it with 3 characters.
Owie!
Now, before we really get into the nitty-gritty, I do want to tell you, but mostly you, that I am going with the Fox movie universe Deadpool. Not the comic Deadpool and not the animated Deadpool. The reason being twofold, Sean. Honestly, I'm not naturally a Deadpool reader, and 2 weeks of research is not going to make me an expert on the guy. The other thing is, in the comics, he's like OP. You know about the healing factor, you know about his fighting skills, he can teleport, and he's literally invincible. Thank you, Thanos.
Well, going with the movie Deadpool just makes my job easier, so I'm not going to complain.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself here, Sean, okay? Because the movie Deadpool is pretty damn close, except for the teleporting and the Thanos thing and a couple other things we don't need to talk about.
Hey! Hold up a sec, Colin. I was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Back me up, Fortnite guys.
Sorry, man. They hate us too.
Overwatch guys?
Leave us out of this. They barely tolerate us.
Oh, whatever. Go ahead, Sean. Back to this stupid fight.
I'm going to start with one of the most iconic characters from Smash, very familiar to Melee fans, Fox McCloud. He's fast, he's strong, he's got a laser gun, and Deadpool is not even going to be able to keep up with him. He can keep Deadpool at a distance, batter him down, layer lasers onto him, and Deadpool's not even going to be able to do anything. He's starting it off simple. Yeah, he's strong.
A fox. He's a walking fox. His arms are like this big. He's weak as fuck.
He's a superhero.
Superhero? He's a jet pilot.
He's not just a jet pilot. He does plenty of fighting.
Yeah, he saves Slippy. That's what he does.
He's Slippy. He's also the strongest character in Melee. Anyone who's ever played Melee knows that Fox is strong. And he has infuriatingly strong shine. The move where he sends out a little crystal of light. You know what I'm talking about.
I legit don't.
Okay, well, if you've ever played Melee, you know that it's nothing to fuck around with, and it does damage, it protects him, it starts up in 1 frame, it's invincible, it's used in all his combos, and it's just filthy.
Hey now!
That's neat. Okay, so a fox with a gun. This should be pretty easy. I don't know if you're familiar with Deadpool, but he deals with guys with guns a lot. And bigger guns than this little pew 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 thing. In fact, Deadpool's got an arsenal of his own. Mind you, a lot of small arms, semi-automatic pistols, probably a couple Uzis in the old duffel bag. But we're talking about a guy with healing factor to the degree that he can look at a bullet hole and watch it close in real time. I mean, a laser gun isn't really gonna do it.
But there's gotta be a limit to the amount of healing he can do. If he takes enough laser shots to the chest, that's gonna hurt anyone.
Have you seen the Deadpool films?
I've seen the first one.
Okay, so in the second one, he literally tries to kill himself, gets blown up, is basically just a head, and lives. He also gets chopped in half later on and lives, regrows his limbs. I have a feeling if a pinky finger was left, he would regrow from that. So no, I don't think a laser gun is enough. Now I'll tell you what is enough for Fox though. Those swords, baby. He's gonna Ginzu Fox up and he's gonna see Peppy and Slippy at the funeral and then spit on his grave.
panorama!
In all seriousness, can we agree that Fox,
Fine.
McCloud,
Fine.
outside of his Starfighter, maybe even in it, cannot beat Deadpool?
Fine. I'm willing to concede that because I've got another character.
Ding, one for me.
She's a lot more OP.
She.
Yeah, let's talk about Bayonetta. No. Bayonetta. Possibly the most overpowered character to ever appear in a Smash game, and I'm not just talking about ladder combos in Smash 4, I'm talking about the actual story of Bayonetta, okay? So you might not be familiar. She's actually so physically strong that she throws a satellite on multiple occasions. At one point in space, using only her legs, she redirects the satellite, throwing it back at her opponent. At one point, a skyscraper is thrown at her. You know how she deals with a skyscraper?
No.
She headbutts it.
So how is she in space? Does she have to breathe or no?
She's fine. She's all
Like
powerful.
actually, she doesn't have to breathe.
Like actually, she's fine. Yeah, she fights in space.
Her main weapons are guns, right?
Well, her main weapons are sort of her hair, which can manifest as the limbs of various demons. She also has guns, and she also has witch time, which can slow down time around her, even affecting objects moving at the speed of light. Bayonetta is super strong, has super powerful magic, can manifest demon limbs, routinely fights angels, and is basically a deity.
Why does she fight angels? Is she a bad person?
It's complicated.
Okay. Well, I'll admit, all that's impressive. Now, you want to talk about being fast? Deadpool has some unreal reaction time. I'm talking about living his life in slow-mo, if he so chooses. You know, he can actually pull out a gun and shoot the grenade in your hand while you're pulling the pin. That's pretty fast. I think we'll call it even on the reaction time thing.
No, we're not calling it.
Strength? I don't know shit about satellites, and I don't know how Bayonetta ended up in space, but Deadpool has enhanced strength as well. Now, is he the strongest guy in the Fox, Marvel, crossover, X-Men universe? No, he's not. In fact, he broke a lot of his limbs trying to punch Colossus. But the point is, they just grew right back. So while I grant you that Bayonetta seems to have a greater arsenal of raw strength, I just think it's gonna be a war of attrition. I mean, Deadpool's just gonna keep crawling back. I hate to keep crying, you know, healing factor here, but healing factor?
That's all you got. Nice try.
Well, I sort of knew it was going to come down to this, but I mostly just wanted to watch Christian animate Bayonetta beating the crap out of Deadpool. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's bring this to a close. So the Smash universe actually has a way to deal with someone who is so powerful that he can't be stopped and so difficult to kill that he can't die.
That's like Deadpool.
Yeah, that is like Deadpool. He's a lot like Ganondorf, who has been resolved in most of the Zelda games. Do you know
Gandalf?
how? Ganondorf. Are you serious?
Oh,
did you
that guy.
have a childhood?
No.
Oh my god.
I know who Ganondorf is.
Okay, good. So, as
He's
you
from Mario,
might,
right?
Mamma mia.
I'm joking. Go on.
as you might know, in the Zelda games, whenever it comes to the end, Ganondorf doesn't usually die. He's sealed away by the power of the Triforce.
Oh my god, that bullshit. Why do they always seal people away?
Because there's characters in a lot of franchises that are really hard to kill.
They can't, I don't know, shoot him into space, throw a satellite at his ass or something?
Well, apparently that's not going to work.
Okay.
So let's talk about the Triforce, okay? The sages and maidens in the Zelda games can seal away Ganondorf inside the Triforce, okay? So the most powerful of the maidens is a character named Zelda, which is my third character from the franchise. Unlike most Smash players, I'm not going to be switching to Sheik because Zelda has the ability to seal away evil, in this case Deadpool, all by herself into the Triforce of Wisdom. He might be difficult to kill. He might be actually unkillable. It doesn't matter. He's going to be locked away in another dimension where he can't win this fight.
Curses, foiled again.
This is an interesting argument. It's one I anticipated. Not necessarily a Triforce, but maybe trapping him in a pocket dimension, you know, some Doctor Strange type shit. And I don't think I have a solution for it. Deadpool, incredible fighter, incredible healing factor, incredible reflexes, maximum effort, and incredible sense of humor. And I hope that's enough to keep him entertained for eternity while he's locked in his Triforce bullshit.
That's exactly what I was going to
Hey,
say.
wait, how does Ganondorf get out?
Eventually,
Oh,
like,
shit.
it doesn't matter. It
Oh,
takes
it
some hundreds of
matters.
years.
It
It takes some
matters.
hundreds of years.
I'll see you, Deadpool, a couple hundred years.
Okay, we'll do round 2 in 20XX.
Yeah, we'll see you there. Score eSports, 20XX.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, animator. Least you could do is draw me in some chimmy fucking chongas down here.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button.